All right, welcome back to WMAC Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a fight announcement. So, Korean MMA promotion Black Combat has announced their 10th numbered event is going to take place January 20th in, of course, South Korea. And they have announced an atomweight championship bout for it between the current champion, Yoon Park, who is both the Black Combat and the Deep Jewels champion, and Deep Jewel standout, Moeri Suda. This should be a good one. Park defeated Deep Jewel's atomweight champ, Saori Oshima, at a Deep versus Black Combat event back in September, where both promotions' titles were on the line. Now, I'm not sure if both will be on the line in this one or just the Black Combat, but you would think that both would be because Suda is like a a Deep Jewels representative. But this isn't a Black Combat versus Deep event, so I'm not quite sure. But this is a good matchup. Park is on a hot streak right now, and Suda did pretty well in 2023 also, so this should make for a good bout. Let's get into the stats here. So Suda is the more experienced fighter at 10-5. Park is 5-3. Park's coming off of the unanimous decision win over Saori Oshima back in September. Suda is coming off of a submission win in November against Saki Kitamura. That was kind of like a gimme fight for her a little bit. Suda is the younger fighter at 19 years old to 25 for Park. Now, I'm not sure how up-to-date the Tapology stats are, but Suda is listed at 5'2", 157 centimeters to 5'1", 155 centimeters for Park. Neither of them have a reach listed. So here you have someone in Park who's coming in off of a win over Saori Oshima, whereas if I remember correctly, Moeri Suda fought Oshima, and I believe she got finished by her. Don't have something to look up the records right now, but I believe that's what happened, where Suda got the challenge for the Deep Jewels title, lost to Oshima, who was defending it, and then later on Park got to face Oshima and beat her. Now this is at atomweight. Suda has been fighting her whole career at either atomweight or at 108 pounds. For Park, this will be her third fight at atomweight. She's 5-3. Her first 6 fights were at strawweight. Came back from a break and has moved down to atomweight and has been doing really well at that weight class since then. So this should be a good one. The thing about Park's win over Oshima is that she was able to stay off of the ground against Oshima. But Oshima's a smaller fighter than Park or Suda. And so it will be interesting to see if she can do the same thing against Moeri Suda. Now, Moeri Suda has been working on her stand-up, and she does it pretty well. But she also excels at getting her opponents to the ground really fast and working for submission. So if Park can basically do to Suda what she did to Saori Oshima, she shouldn't have a problem here. She should be able to hold off Suda on the feet. But if it gets to the ground, that's where things are going to get interesting, and that's when Park moves into Moeri Suda's wheelhouse. It's a good fight. Black Combat they're one of my favorite MMA promotions right now. They're not always easy to watch. You have to subscribe to, or you not only have to be a subscriber to their YouTube, you have to pay for the monthly membership. And they don't always air the fights live on YouTube, but what they will do is they'll immediately upload them after or within like a few hours after the fights. And they're interesting events, and the build up to the fights that Black Combat does with their videos is top notch. The gentleman who runs the promotion comes from a social media and YouTuber background, and he runs the promotion like that. He knows how to bring people in. So that's great. And I like this fight. This is a really good fight for East Asian atomweight. The primarily striking Park versus the primarily grappling Suda. Let's see who has moved their game along the furthest and will walk away the at least Black Combat Atomweight champ, if not also the 2-belt champ with deep jewels as well. We'll see. Anyway, those are my initial thoughts on this bout. Let me know yours in the comments down below. If you liked the vid, please give it a like, and while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to WMMA Scene Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.